Hello, I'm Chris Pallett, aka Dr. Bastard, and I'm going to be doing a set. I'm just going to talk for a minute first because, yeah, that's what you need to do. So today I'm having my first beer of the day. It's Doin Bar. They had a fire in the Doin Bar factory in Cornwall this week, so I thought I better drink some Doin Bar, even though this one was probably brewed in Burton. There's some link just come up and I can't see myself. There you go, it's gone away. Yeah, and that link's been added to my timeline. I guess I'm live now. There's 3 people watching, so I'm just gonna go for it. This first song's called November Rain in Spain. It's basically the same set I played a couple of weeks back, but I'm a lot less drunk and a lot more tired today, so it'll probably sound totally different. Yeah. Anyway, away we go. Grey skies, cigarettes and rain, all the things we do to numb the pain. Blue skies, lazy days and waves, waste our lives just digging our own graves. It was really nice to meet you, I didn't catch your name. Face won't be forgotten, but our paths won't cross again. You can be D'Artagnan and I'll be the Queen of Spain, as we return back to a life which is just boring and mundane in the cold November rain. And I lost my brain. We'll meet back at the bar next time we lose ourselves again. Galleries, cannabis and cheese, city caters for my every need. It was really nice to meet you, I didn't catch your name. Face won't be forgotten, but our paths won't cross again. You can be D'Artagnan, I'll be the Queen of Spain, as we return back to a life which is just boring and mundane in the cold November rain in Spain, as it falls mainly on the plain, and there's no reason to complain that your life's a fucking drain. Cool! That was my first song. It's called November Rain in Spain. It's about going on holiday and meeting people and then forgetting who they are. You know, that's pretty much what the chorus said. Yeah, this next song's about my favourite serial killers. This mask here looks a bit like Albert Fish, and this mask here looks a bit like Ed Gein. They're 2 of my favourite serial killers. Who's your favourite serial killer? Please let me know in the comments. Here's a little something for your brain to digest. It's a list of the serial killers I like best. I'll start the ball rolling with my man Fred West. He's got a prostitute wife, a taste for incest. He's gonna keep it in the family the way that it goes, burying the bodies under the patio, hiding in the cupboard while his wife puts on a show. Everybody knows that Rose is a hoe, the next celebrity to make my list like small boys. I'm talking about Albert Fish. A man who stuck pins in his crotch for pleasure. He abducted little kids and digested them at his leisure. At this point most folk would try to hide, but not Albert Fish, cause he's twisted inside. He wrote to his victims, families. He described what he did on his killing sprees. He was a serial killer. You wake up in the morning and you munch on serial killer. Do you really think my rhymes would be vanilla? And I'm gonna give a shout out to my man Edgeen. His crimes were considered depraved and obscene. All he ever wanted was some love from his mother, so he dug up dead bodies and murdered his own brother. Nobody could save him, not even his attorney. Had a whole house filled with human taxidermy, a ghastly display of all the bits that remain. So they put him in an asylum and they branded him insane. He was a serial killer. Wake up in the morning and you munch on serial killer. Higher body count than Godzilla. Yeah, it's funny, this hit count thing. There's this like little thing here that tells me how many people are watching, and it keeps dropping. There was quite a few to start with, so I'm obviously doing my job well. Oh yeah, I've been advised not to give up my day job after my last set. Don't worry, I'm not. I work nights. Right, this next song is about, like, not, you know, trying not to get stressed and smoking weed. Sometimes we all get carried away. Sometimes we just don't know what to say. Sometimes we want to write some reggae. Doesn't mean you should get high all day. And sometimes we have to suffer a fool. Sometimes it's hard to keep your cool, but in time, you know, you might even find a little bit of peace in your own mind, and you don't have to suffer in silence all of the time. Sometimes keeping your mouth shut isn't a crime. Just keep all them bad thoughts to yourself and contemplate. Say yes sir, bend over, try to appear to cooperate. And sometimes they'll say you're wrong when you're right, and sometimes you can't be bothered to fight at these times. Don't get all bogged down with spite. Get through the day, my friend, sit back and ignite. And sometimes you know you're gonna be wrong. Sometimes you need to just play along at these times. Recite the words of the song. Get through the day, my friend, and smoke on a bong. And there will always be people in life after fortune and fame. If you walk down that path, it will bring you shame. You'll end up pointing your finger, casting the blame. Much easier to learn the rules and then try to play the silly game. And sometimes we all get carried away. Sometimes we just don't know what to say. Sometimes you want to write some reggae. Doesn't mean you should get high all day. Sometimes. This next song is like about, you know, the next real fucking scary shit. Hasn't the weather been hot recently? You know, that's because, like, climate change is real and it's fucking gonna, you know, really fuck this planet. It's already uncomfortable. It's just gonna get worse. And we're running out of oil as well. I was just 14 when it dawned on me. It's a bleak humanity. We're dependent on a fuel source that's starting to run out. We haven't got an answer, survival or doubt. 10 years later, what's in store for me? I can barely afford electricity. Work 16 hours, tax 60%, spending all the rest on the food and rent. 20 years later, what's in store? Staring in the face of the Third World War, with powers inefficient and we couldn't use the sun. I wasn't listening because the fighting begun, but there ain't no oil and there ain't no gold. All been stripped from the ground and sold. Nothing left to burn and we'll all go cold. Trying to tell a story that's already been told. Well, as people start to starve, they turn on the elite because they're tired of them having food and heat. And around this time, all the knowledge is lost because we turn up on the data centers due to the cost. 64, I'm at death's door. There ain't any healthcare anymore. There's no medicine, there's no industry. The dying remains of a society. But tell me, mate, does it end this way? We all try a little bit of change today. Try and take a little piece of life and make it right. Not depending on the ancient sunlight, because there ain't no oil and there ain't no gold. All been stripped from the ground and sold. Nothing left to burn and we'll all go cold. Trying to tell a story that's already been told. I think we've left it way too late to make a difference. It's best if we burn out and fade away. There was industrial revolution and it caused us pollution, and now there's simply no solution. The human race is in a state of decay. Na 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 na, you're all gonna die. Na 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 na. Na 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 na, we're all gonna die. Don't blame me, I rode my bike to work. I'm going to do a link now. The last word in that song was work. And this next song is about work. That's good. I could be a BBC news reporter with links like that. I spend most of my time wasting my time. I've no need for your ambition. I'm doing just fine. Why should I be working when I can recline and take time for what's important? It isn't a crime. We shouldn't have to take it. What's that, you disagree? To enjoy a life of servitude where nothing comes for free. It's true, indoctrination is the new world order. People are enslaved, we're just lambs to the slaughter. Confused and controlled by the ruling strong and stable, who leech upon our profits, cause we made it able. So I'll spend some time for what is mine, relaxing in my chair. Grow some food and write a verse, excuse my vacant stare. Spend most of my time wasting my time. Most of my time just wasting my time. Most of my time wasting my time. Most of my time just wasting my time. Most of my time wasting my time. Most of my time just wasting my time. Most of my time wasting my time. Most of my time just wasting my time. When I get a pie, there's a piece they always take. If I choose to eat it, I don't get my cake. I wouldn't really mind if it seems our lives compared, but the fews who take my taxes are all fucking millionaires. Money misspent on campaign trails, furthering their ambitions. We've got the public by the balls, a statement and a mission. Integrate, assimilate, and they're our commodity, so pay your taxes, fund a war, and join a big society. I spend most of my time wasting my time. Most of my time just wasting my time. Most of my time wasting my time. Most of my time just wasting my time. Most of my time wasting my time. Most of my time just wasting my time. Most of my time wasting my time. Most of my time just wasting my time. This next song's quite topical this week. So, you know, the Tories are at it again. You know, not only do we go and bomb the fuck out these countries and enforce terrible regimes upon the people that are unfair, not only is ISIS a problem we created, you know, that people are fleeing from, now they've got the fucking nerve to not even fucking house these people and demonise them in the media. It's fucking sick. I fucking am so sick of the Tories. This song's called Refugee Zucchini. He was the biggest courgette in the allotment, and then this gust of wind blew him away. He landed far away in a patch of onions. This is what those onions had to say. They said, go home, zucchini. This place is not where you should be. Your skin is far too greeny. The tale of the refugee zucchini. He wandered on into the leek patch, and them leeks stood there all big and green and tall. He thought, this is a place I might belong here. It turned out that was not the case at all. They said, go home, zucchini. This place is not where you should be. Your skin is far too greeny. The tale of the refugee zucchini. Finally the winter it did come round, and Alan Titchmarsh committed his harvest. He munched upon some onions and he munched upon some leeks. It was his courgettes he liked the best. He said, delicious zucchini. My belly is where you should be. Your texture is oh so creamy. The tale of the refugee zucchini. That's that song. Two more left. So this next song is about Her Majesty the Queen. God save the Queen. We love the Queen. Queenie, Queenie, Queenie. Oh, and yeah, her son as well. He's a great ambassador for the UK, isn't he? Fucking nonce. Oh, I'm going to spill my beer. So... Mrs. Windsor, do you know what would be great? If you take all of your money and return it to the state. Mrs. Windsor, it's not up for debate. Do us all a favour and please just abdicate. Mrs. Windsor, your house is far too large, and I bet you like the policy suggested by Nigel Farage. Mrs. Windsor and your inbred family, you live a life of comfort whilst we get austerity. We get austerity. Prince Andrew's a nonce. Mrs. Windsor, your racist husband too. It's embarrassing that our country has ambassadors like you. Mrs. Windsor, it's a lace you killed off Di. I bet you'd like to dig her up and fuck her in the eye. Mrs. Windsor, whilst we have a monarchy, our country can never be a true democracy. Mrs. Windsor, it'd be nice if you were dead. We should have a revolution and cut off your fucking head. Cut off your fucking head. La 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 la, God save the Queenie Queen. Britain's really great because it's got a queen. Queenie, 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 she's on the money. Queenie, 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 Queen. Mrs. Windsor, do you know what would be great? Do us all a favour and please just abdicate. I'm playing a new song now. Oh yeah, this is a slight change to my set list. This song is called G, 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 G. That's 5 Gs. See what I did there? Very clever, isn't it? It's about as clever as I get. I really don't know the words. I've really not practiced this a lot as well. And I'm not selling it very well. So yeah, if you want to just stop watching now, I'd understand. But I'm going to go for it anyway. Let's all burn some 5G, let's set fire to a mast. I don't like technology because I'm from the past. Let's all burn some 5G, yeah, burning 5G's good. Go and set fire to all the towers in your neighborhood. 'Let's all burn some 5G cause it fucks the countryside. And don't listen to them scientists because they've all gone and lied. Let's all burn some 5G wherever you reside. And when you're setting fire to it, please do it with some pride. 5G, 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 G, 5G. Good afternoon. Bye everyone. Dr. Bastard is gone. How the fuck do you stop this?